Hi guys. Well, like most people, I'm probably going to end up with some gift cards that I'm giving out, but I don't like to just hand them a gift card in an envelope. I like to sort of do it up a bit. And I came across this one in Design Space by Rob and Bob. It is the Yeti gift card ornament. So I thought that is really cute. So let's give it a try and make this and put it together. As you can see, at least for me, I have Access membership, so it is a free project for me. So hopefully it is for you. And let's go ahead and make it. I'm not going to change anything, so I'm just going to push the Make It button. And it's going to break it up into our cut mats. The only thing I think I'm going to do different is I'm probably, instead of using paper, I think I'm going to go back and change this, and I'm going to change it in the next screen, because I do think I'm going to use a fabric of some kind, like a felt. I'm just going to go see what I have in white. So I'm going to go cut all this, and I'll be back and we'll put it together. Okay, so all I'm using is some pieces of craft felt, I guess you'd call it, that I have lying around. I'm just hooking up my maker right now to the computer, hence why nothing's happening on the screen. But yeah, I just the cheap craft foam that you can get from the dollar store, Walmart, whatever. Now I'm just going to go and change my material, because I want to make sure that I'm using my rotary blade. So I need to make sure I click stiff felt. No, not that one. Which one was it that gave me the rotary blade? Acrylic. Yes, so click the acrylic so that you can use your rotary blade. I just really like the way it cuts. I've got a little toy right below me, so make sure you put the rotary blade in and then put your first piece of mat in and click go. This cuts wonderfully. Time to unload and show you. Look at that. Like, that's just wonderful, the way it cuts. Even right down to the little circles. Like, that's just so cool. So cool. So now we got to put our next paper, or our next piece on. I'm going to have to move that toy because I'm constantly hitting it. So remember, I'm using the pink mat with the rotary cutter. Look at that, baby go. One of the great things is, as it's cutting, it will show you how much it has done. So right now it is letting us know we've done 42%, which is awesome. Also, make sure over on the left-hand side, before you push your cut button on your machine, that you have the right mat highlighted. You don't know how many times I've gone and cut the wrong mat. Okay, so here is my Yeti making station. This is the Yeti. He is so adorable. Let's start with the head. So you have a piece of black cardstock. I'm just going to quickly put some white glue on it. It just amazes me because this wasn't done with it, but the felt pieces that was done with the rotary blade, even the little circles were done. And that just amazes me. So we just line up the best you can the piece of cardstock to your first piece of felt. Now what works best with this is a spray adhesive. I don't have right on hand my permanent spray adhesive. I do have this temporary fabric stuff, so that's what I'm going to use. So I'm just going to give it a quick spray, hence the newspaper, and it's sticky. And then I'm going to grab my next layer, making sure I have it lined up and going the right way. When I was stacking these, I had some upside down. And just give them a push. And then a little bit more. And line them up. Now the problem with this one is my piece of felt was just a little short. And I think that's backwards. So because of that, it cut off. Oh, I can't believe even how good that nose is. Like, that's amazing. But it cut off the little tiny bit on the bottom, but I still want to use them. So now you're going to get your piece of cardstock that is your lips and just run a little bit of white glue and fit them in to his mouth like that. Okay, put him aside. We're going to grab the body. You start with the one full, I used brown, they did a blue, you could use any color, and give him a spray. Now you're going to get your biggest white one. It's missing its feet, and you're going to line it up all the way down to the very best that you can. Nice thing is it's felt, so you can give it a little stretch. I still can't get over how well this felt. Okay, now we're going to do the top part. Don't do the arms, okay? So do to about, you might even want to completely leave the arms, but at least do to about the elbow down, to leave that alone, because that is what's going to hold your card. Now this one, I've got to just put down like so. See, because that's how your arms are held. So just leave the arms alone. have done this one as a separate piece, but that's okay. And then put your next layer on. Make sure to not let the arms stick to the main body. You want them to be able to hold the card. That one's just not matching up to my liking. Okay. Yeah, nice and sticky. And you see, because I did use the temporary fabric bond on this. I use it when I make quilts, but it's held it. Like, you'd really have to tug it. So it works. Now we got the top of the head. You can just get some white glue. Like so. Place the head like so. And there we've got the absolute cutest. Just got to make sure I keep his arms loose. Cutest abominable snowman. This one I didn't use the black cardboard underneath. This one I did. Now, as for the card, very simple. Just fold along the score lines. It is a double score line, so that means you're going to have just sort of a little, don't like double score lines, to be honest. But so you know, I'm going to have such a tight fold, because there's got to be room for the card. So that's why you get the double score lines. So we're just going to give that a quick fold. Grab the bow. Make sure it's going the right way. Let's add some adhesive of your choice, or what you have on hand, and try to line that up the best you can. This time I just used plain cardstock for the bow. The last one I did a little bit fancier. Now, if I had my ATV gun, I'd probably just use that. Oops. Why is that? Do that when I fold it. So I'm going to move it over just a little bit. Looks like. So we're just going to fold it. Put the big side down first, I think. Like that. How did I do this one? Yeah, that's how I did that one. Or we can just hide everything inside. Let's hide it all because it just gives it a bit cleaner of a look. So you want to add some glue there and right across the bottom, or whatever. Your two-sided tape works great. Like I said, I just don't have any, so it's a glue for me. And just give that a fold. There's your gift card holder. And he would go right into the arms of your abominable snowman. And then you would just put a string through the top and hang them from your tree. So I hope this helped, and I hope you enjoy seeing some other projects from my members of my Cricut Create Canada Facebook group. I'm enjoying showing them with you guys. So enjoy a few more and take care. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like all of my videos. Happy crafting!